Hi guys, and welcome back to another video on the channel for FIFA 21, and today we're going to be discussing the bronze pack method. There's been some major changes to the bronze pack method this year, and ones that I'm really trying to work out if it's worth doing or not, so I'm just going to go into that and discuss. In the background you can see here that I'm just playing back one of my old videos where I kind of discussed the bronze pack method, and I think I go through different bits. I'll probably refer to that as stages as we go. So before we get into the video, please do make sure to like the video and subscribe. This year I want to hit 1,000 subscribers really by the end of this year. I think it's a bold move, but with the amount of content I'm planning on creating for FIFA, I'm hoping that it is possible. So initially the bronze pack method was a method where you bought loads and loads of packs on the market, bronze packs, and you bought them at 400 coins a pop. You kept all the players in your club, and you basically just bought as many as you could. You got squad fitnesses and bronze players that were usable. You also got a load of contracts that you could use along the way. Nothing major, but you could stack it in the club. Then what you'd do is you go over to the SBC screen, as you can see I'm doing here, and you'd go to, as you can see, this was great. This when you had the 81 plus promo. I really like this promo. You had basically each league, and you could grind packs out to get each kind of selection of players from a league. And I think from this we packed some really good cards. I can't remember exactly, but yeah. So you put them basically. Here we go. Look, we'll go back to this stage. So yeah, as I was saying, you buy bronze packs, you chuck them into the club, and you just keep going. Like I used to do it 100k at a time, and don't get me wrong, it was a time commitment. It was a lot of ag, but if you look, certain bronze cards sold, so you could definitely sell them for at least 200 coins. Half the time, you'd actually get more money back from the pack, especially if they're in the league SBCs and things. Obviously, early on, the league SBCs aren't there, but you could stack them in preparation. Then, when the SBCs drop, you've got the supply, and especially where squad fitnesses this year aren't a thing in the game, there's no squad fitnesses to use. It makes you wonder, a bronze pack's going to be worth it, but there's going to be, because people aren't going to do the bronze pack method as much, there's going to be a lot less supply than bronze cards. So when it comes around to the SBCs, you are able to flood that market with as many as you like. It's difficult to say if it's going to work or not, and only time will tell. There may be things in bronze packs that have replaced it to make them worth it, but as you can see, you can get up to like 4 players at a time. And imagine if you sold all 4 players at 200 coins each, you make 100% return on investment. So the bronze pack method itself, if you do it this way, what I was doing at this time, you go through, you compare all the prices, you see what sells and what doesn't, and if it doesn't sell, you just chuck it in the club. Quick sell all the dupes off because it's like not worth it, and you rinse and repeat. As you can see, I've done a fair few. I don't think it's worth me going through. Here we go. So as you can see, I've got an Arsenal card here, and he looks to be worth about £1,000. So I'd flog that off. Off he goes. He gets sold, and we earn 2 packs back really. But once you've done all this, you've got a club full of bronze players or bronze packs. So you'd go off, you'd go into this section here. So as you can see, you get the bronze upgrade, the silver upgrade, and the gold upgrade, just to go over what you kind of get back in return for each one. So bronze upgrade, you put 11 bronze players in, and back in return you get 2 silver packs, 2 silver player packs, not 2 silver packs. Wow, that'd be good. 2 silver player packs. So you rinse and repeat that until you get enough. So I think I'm going to go over it here, but you put them in, you get, I can't remember the chemistry, I've done it so many times, it was 40 or 30, 40 chem. As you can see, I've got one ready there. So what you do is you go off and you just submit that team in. All these players obviously didn't sell at the time, so they're just kind of pointless bronze stuff stacked in the club. You submit them off for 2 silver players, and you might be able to tell where this is going to go really with it. But if not, this is what we're here for. Once you've rinsed and repeated that method, you then go on silver packs. As you can see here, these are the 2 silver player packs you get. So at the time, I'd grinded this so much, I had 80 of them stacked in the club. There was times where I was well over 100 stacked packs to open, and yeah, it takes a while, but you just smash through them and you keep going, because the reward on the end of it is really good, and I personally really like it. And an early game feature on this is that you could get something really good. I may be wrong. This is the thing. It's one where it's a debate on what you think you should do. So let me know down below in the comments if you've got an idea on what you'd want to do. If you think it would be worth it to grind out these upgrade packs, personally I will be doing them. So you then get the silver upgrade pack where you get 3 common gold cards back. So 11 silver cards again, 40 chem. You submit that off, and you get a bunch. You get 3 common gold cards back. So in order to do the next step, you have to do 4 of them. 4 of them for 1 gold upgrade. As you can see, these are all untradeable cards, so I can't sell these. We submit this off. Off they go onto kind of the abyss in return for a 3 gold non-rare player pack. The good thing that can happen, I'm just going to pause this video because I want to go over it. The good thing that can happen here is when you're opening the bronze packs firstly, if it's a bronze base card and they've got an inform, you can get an inform for them. Or any kind of special card they've got, any promo card, so on and so forth. So I've had informs from the bronze packs. Same with silver, you can do silver upgrades and get silver informs, or if a silver is upgraded to a gold inform and they're in the Team of the Week, you can get them as an inform in a silver pack. And same if they're a gold non-rare player and they've got an inform and they've gone up and they're special, you can pack them in the 3 gold player pack. I've done all 3 before. It's a really good kind of thing that happens, and also they can be used, obviously they're untradeable, but they're great for SBCs down the line, especially when it gets to kind of league SBCs, things like that. You've just got a higher rated player to go in, or whether it be upgrade SBCs or player of the months, you get all sorts of cards in them, so it can be worth looking through and selecting the difference. So you go back to the store. I'd see at this point I feel like I'd stacked up. You can see that I can't get to any of them. Do I just grind through it? I don't know if I come back to it. So that's the thing, I don't really remember how the video goes. Well, I'll just go over it. So once you've done the upgrade, you get a silver upgrade pack, you chuck that in, and you get 3 gold non-rare players. So you grind a load of bronze packs, get a load of silver packs, silver's into the upgrade again, so it's a repeat method. It takes a while, don't get me wrong. It's something that's quite good to do in between. If you're trying to work out what to do with your team, or you're thinking things, you can grind this just while you think, or if you're building teams on Footbin, just open bronze packs and stack the club up. After you've done that, you obviously get all your gold packs and you get a load of gold non-rares, and this is where this kind of part takes place. And it's the same as the previous ones, but you've got loads of golds. I think in this method I actually do, yeah, so I use them for these 81 plus upgrades, which were the same really, they were just league specific. So we'd grind out a load of League Santander or League 181 plus, and we chose different ones depending on who we're after. I think through this I was probably on the search for Messi, and we'd done a lot of them, to be fair. We'd done a lot of different leagues, so it was really good to kind of see. But as you can see here, I know this is the Liga Santander upgrade, but ignore that. You just go here, challenge requirements, exactly gold, minimum 30 chem, 11 players in the club. So you go through and you just grind that out, keep grinding it out, and you stack up a bunch of them. At the end of it, I don't know if I can. So this is where these ones, you could grind the base ones up to get the 81 plus upgrades, for example. But when it comes to the 80, the just standard gold upgrades, you'd get a rare 2-player pack. So you'd get 2 players, 2 rares, and you'd open it and go from there. I found at the beginning they were ridiculously overpowered. You got really good returns on the players. The players you put in are obviously untradeable, but you got some really good players back, also untradeable, but high rated. I ended up placing players like Busquets, Cruz. I think I packed Team of the Years out of them, Team of the Seasons. We've done so many of them. We packed a lot of stuff. I don't know if I kind of go over what I packed in this. Let's have a look here. Well, I don't know how we end. Now, we don't really cover it, to be honest. But there's players like Dembele, you can see. He was untradeable. All these players here are untradeable. So Thiago Silva, 87 rated. Depay, 84 rated. Fekir, Havertz, Ruffier. And this is just the selection kind of early on in the game. Okay, so this video covered it a bit more, and I think a bit more in detail. So this is actually based on the 2-player packs and what you get. So, as you can see here, we're chucking in players. We're chucking in all the gold non-rares in order to get these packs done. You can see the club's actually quite stacked with gold rares and gold non-rares because we grinded this method a lot. Lang was one of the ones we got as a free card. So we would, well, I've done this a lot, very often. I got one of my friends to do it quite a bit, and he got good returns. It's obviously hit and miss completely, but then off you go, submit that, get a gold upgrade pack. There we go. So you get 2 golds, 2 rares. We went over that. So am I doing a couple of them? 1 second. There's no point. I think we've got a few stacked up. So we've got 8 here that I've already made, obviously, in the previous. So what this does, it shows exactly how, or what is good. I don't know what just happened there. That was really... What just happened here? For whatever reason, something skipped. But yeah, so we got Vitolo in the first pack. Bit naff. But you'll see that the gold rares you get as it goes are actually quite good. I can't remember this for the life of me. So we were doing this around Christmas. So far we're actually getting nothing. It's kind of disappointing. I want to see if we get anything good. We get a Tielemans. And what you... At that point, where you pack like a Tielemans, you can go away and grind him out. So you put him into another SBC and upgrade. Because at that point, you don't waste any cards like duplicates. You're going to get duplicates. And if there's an SBC that you want to do, you can put him into that and do the upgrade SBC there. So if you do get duplicates, just keep an eye on that and you can kind of grind out through. So I'm just going to skim through quickly and see if there was anything we got. Okay, it's not really skimming through and showing us, but it's not the end of the world. But yeah, that's it really. It's just a video where discussing the bronze pack method. Is it worth it? Is it not? It's one where I personally don't know if it is going to be worth it this year. It seems like something that could be worth it at the beginning purely for the... Oh, here we go. So we get a good one here. Yeah, it could be worth it for stacking the club of high rated cards at the beginning and getting yourself kind of a head start for them SBCs. Because when the first player of the month SBC kicks in, you're going to want to get higher rated cards in. For whatever reason, I've got a player pick there. I don't know where that... I got it for whatever reason. And we end up with an inform. But yeah, it's one where I think it's difficult to decide how to proceed on FIFA without seeing it. I don't know if the SBCs are going to be there. Let me know down in the comments if you do. But yeah, it's just a topic that I thought was worth discussing. Before we go, once again, make sure to like and subscribe. Comment down below what your plans are for FIFA. And there's going to be a lot more content coming soon. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon.